Hey everybody, we're going to take a trip back to 2016 with Vincent N Roxxy. So, it's not a very old movie, but it's 2 years old. It's not new. I just found it. Don't know how I came across it, but we'll check it out. It stars Emile Hirsch, Zoey Kravitz, and Zoey Deutch. I've seen her in a lot of different things, seen all of them. So, I don't know why I haven't heard of it before. 5.5 on IMDb, but basically a loner and a punk rocker fall in love, and then they must get out of town or something like that. They're going to run, and violence ensues. So I don't know. I like all three of those actors, so we'll see what it's about. I'll check it out and let you know if it's worth watching. If you've already seen it, send me some comments so I know, but I'll give you a better synopsis in a couple minutes, so stick around. Hey everybody, we're watching Vincent N Roxxy, and we're at the 51-minute, 51-second mark. And I figured it's a good time to do a quick check-in. I wasn't sure if I was going to do one, but the plot kind of thickened right here. So, it starts off with Emile Hirsch, his character Vincent, is sitting at a stop sign, and Roxy comes to the stop sign. He sees her, and that's played by Kravitz. I forgot her first name real quick, but Zoey Kravitz. And she pulls through, gets in an accident. Some guy gets out of the car, starts abusing her, asking for what seems to be money. Anyway, Vincent comes to the rescue and saves her. From there, he goes back to his brother's house. They live on a farm. His brother has a girlfriend. His girlfriend Zoey, Deutch, and she works at a bar. So he offers Roxy, a place to stay because she has nowhere else to go for whatever reason. And evidently, her brother was murdered 3 days prior to this. And so what's pretty much been happening for the first half of this movie is she comes out to the farm, she's living there, and they're building relationships between all four of them. I mean, her and Vincent obviously are getting closer together. Vincent and Roxy, you get that. But then JC, who is his brother, and his girlfriend, they already lived there. But they're all kind of becoming friends. And the two brothers are opening up a garage. Meanwhile, the two girls are working at a bar. Some old boyfriend kind of stuff, fights, that kind of thing is going on. But not much other than that. Just seems like a budding love story. And then it comes to the point where she finds an address. This is where we are now. She finds an address in Vincent's car that is her brother's address. So we're not sure where this is going to go, but evidently he was on his way to her brother's house, who was already murdered. So there's some coincidence going on there. Not sure what, but it has now created distrust between the two of them. And that's where we are. So far, pretty good, very interesting. At least a little bit different now that they threw this twist in. It just seemed like a little bit of a love story, help a damsel in distress, and they fall in love and whatever. But now there's a little bit more to it, so we'll see where it goes from here. I'll check back in at the credits, but you have a better idea of what really the movie's about, and I'll let you know if it's any good. So far, it's okay. Alright, stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of Vincent N Roxxy, and I have to tell you that the synopsis and the title of the movie are extremely misleading. This movie really isn't about Vincent and Roxxy. I mean, yes, they are two characters, and they are the catalyst behind the events that happen in this movie, but it's not Sid and Nancy. It's not Natural Born Killers kind of thing. How it's not Bonnie and Clyde. I don't know how many references I can give. They're the things that I was thinking about. I really thought it was going to be about this romance story. It's not. They do build a relationship together, very brief. More of a friendship, and then they start to become a little bit more intimate, and then it just jumps to the actual plot of the movie, I guess. So, we know that Vincent he has the address to her brother's house, whatever going on there. And that's really what the whole movie's about. It's their coincidental meeting, and then they kind of build a relationship off of that. And then the reason that they were together in the beginning of the movie, or how they met in the car accident kind of thing, comes back in the tail end of the movie to really give you what the whole movie's about. And it really moves away from any romance love story that you could think into an action, not gory but bloody sequence of events that unfold at the end. really good. I think there's some pieces, some holes. There's a backstory between the brothers and their mother that they allude to. There's a backstory to Vincent's character. What is he? Where does he come from? That kind of thing that I think that they missed out on a little bit. They leave it really to your imagination. They don't give you all that information, but I would like that. So that's not there. But I think everything else is there, besides a couple of little holes here and there. I hate to do this. I'm going to have to give it a 7. Because of the holes, I can't give it an 8, but I think it's much better than a 6. It's a little where they take it. When you watch his first 50 minutes, maybe the first hour of the movie, it's two people down on their luck getting together kind of thing and building a relationship and stuff like that. And then you're thinking, okay, you can see where it can go. Well, then it turns left right away on you and mixes it up and makes it a completely different movie than what I thought I was getting into and what was built up to me in the first couple of parts. And there's nothing wrong with that. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Zoey Kravitz, I was really never sure on her. I haven't seen her in enough. I take her as the hippie or bad girl love interest in all these kinds of movies. That's what she seems like to me. And she starts off that way in this one. But her character changes in the end as well. And makes it a little bit more interesting. I liked her in this one after I saw where it went, because that's the only character she kind of plays, but it went slightly different in this one and made it a little bit better. I like Emile Hirsch in this as well. He's kind of got that brooding, tough guy kind of thing that he's always got. And the guy who plays his brother, I've seen him in some other things that I liked him. And Zoey, Deutch, she kind of plays the same character in a lot of her movies, but she's really in love with her boyfriend and will do anything for him kind of thing, and that's kind of fun too. Anyway, going on and on and on. If you've seen this film, love to hear your comments. I think it's definitely worth watching if you're into action, drama, little bit of love story, and surprises. So if that's what you're interested in, check it out. I think it's worth your while. It's worth the rental. And let me know what you think if you do. So I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.